Lowry, Adebayo swoops in, denied by McBride. Got it back, pushed it home. Miami has taken the lead.
New Balance, we got now.
I found it! I found it! Is it gold? Even better. There's new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. It's delicious Dr. Pepper. Oh, the refreshing strawberry flavor. And a smooth, creamy finish. Don't tell a soul.
Dag nabbit, that's one smooth, creamy finish. That's an ice-cold blessing.
I told you we'd find Dr. Pepper in them hills.
It's raining flavor.
Try new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future.
Are you qualified to do this?
What?
Especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner?
I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why it's gotta be a CFP.
Come on, chameleon.
Running this show, we're the star of the moment. Look at us go, it's our world and we know it.
Hey, Sunday, we're going to have a Game 7 for you on ABC at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific. Either the Lakers will face the Warriors in San Francisco, or the Sixers will face the Celtics in Boston. Our coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 2:30. Ryan Rucco, JJ Redick, Richard Jefferson, Rosgold, and Woody with you in Miami, where since Jalen Brunson has gone to the bench, the Knicks have gone 0 for 2 from the floor, 2 turnovers, and the Heat have gone on an 8-0 run. Miami is now a plus 29 in the 32 minutes Brunson has sat in this series.
And in that stretch right there, some of it is the inherent lack of shooting on this roster. Some of it, as you so eloquently pointed out, was that Randall and Brunson were not staggered in that lineup. But overall, you got to give credit to Eric Spoelstra, the Miami Heat, switching to that zone. Bam Adebayo being aggressive, creating offense for the Heat. And then Martin, Robinson, Lowry all making plays.
Adebayo has been terrific in this first half. Here is Barrett. His jumper is good, much needed for New York. Lowry, Adebayo, Martin, Robinson, and Vincent the 5 for Miami. Brunson back in with Hart, Barrett, Robinson, and Toppin for New York. Lowry, 5 to shoot. Adebayo to the corner. Vincent fires. Can't hit. Toppin skies for the rebound. Knicks right now a +3 on the glass. Miami is 2 of 10 from 3. Gotten up many more attempts in this second quarter. Hart to the corner. Toppin will let it fly and knock it down.
And that's a big shot for the New York Knicks. The Miami Heat defense there was so loaded to R.J. Barrett, basically ignoring Josh Hart and Obi Toppin over there on the wing. Toppin made him pay.
Toppin had been 1 for his last 10 from 3.
Over there on the wing. Toppin made him pay.
Is Adebayo rocks the rim again. 15 points for Bam Adebayo in this first half.
Well, and there's no strong side help there. Right there, if he leaves, if you get somebody to step in front of him, Vincent gets an open shot. Great play there by the Miami Heat moving the ball.
Into the corner, Toppin again.
But isn't it weird? Brunson goes out, immediate 10-0 run. He comes back in, and it's just like the Knicks offense looks completely different. Brunson goes out, immediate 10-0.
Martin baseline jumper is good.
Is it weird, or is it just the function of having your star player on the floor?
Well, look, I understand that they got shots, but Toppin hits 2 threes. You see, just the offense moves so much more fluid, and it's not like he's creating layups for individuals. It's just more of like their offense is more fluid.
Robinson. This is not where he does his best work. Robinson unable to finish. Lowry has pushed the pace for Miami since entering the game. Robinson pops free, fakes, takes, and hit. Had some really good looks. Robinson now 1 of 4 from deep. Hart slices, kicks, Toppin. Not that time. Hart the offensive rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. And it will be Miami basketball as Quentin Grimes will check back in for New York. Jimmy Butler and Max Strus in for Miami.
I also love just as an announcer where you can point out something obvious about a team. And I mentioned the inherent lack of shooting, and then in back-to-back possessions, Obi Toppin hits threes.
We call that the announcer jinx.
It's like a reverse jinx.
Yeah, reverse jinx. Now Randall is not going to be allowed to check in, so Toppin will remain on the floor. Randall waits.
And you can't speak highly enough about Obi Toppin to hit those big threes while he's subbing in for Randall. Those are big shots, slows down that run that the Miami Heat were on, and now the Miami Heat have to answer.
And for a guy who had really been struggling from 3, 1 of 10 since game 1. Here's Strus, run off, pops it out. Martin 2 to shoot, long 2. Does he get the roll? No, and Robinson able to hang with the rebound. Bam after it, saves it. No, he's out of bounds, and it's Knicks basketball. But Eric Spoelstra applauding the effort of Bam Adebayo. He's out of bounds, and it's
Bam has been everywhere, gets the deflection, the hustle, clearly big toe on the line there.
Was he out?
Yes, it was pretty obvious.
He said with scorn. Now, Kirk Goldsberry, our colleague at ESPN, had a great piece this week on how the Heat culture manifests on the floor in these playoffs. First in deflections, first in loose balls, first in charges drawn, first in screen assists, doing all the little things to gain this 3-2 series edge. Brunson kicks it out. Barrett fires. Whoa. Loose ball. Vincent diving on the floor and drawing the whistle. And that is going to be on Barrett, and that will be his 3rd.
Ryan, we were kind of alluding to the fact that Brunson went out for that short amount of time because he already had 2 fouls. You didn't want to pick up a 3rd. Tibbs trusting R.J. Barrett. Now he's picking up his 3rd. Watching the management of this foul trouble early is going to be a big storyline for this game.
So Barrett out now. Josh Hart back in. Hart has struggled throughout the series, but has given the Knicks some good minutes in this first half tonight. Butler hits it to rim in. Jimmy Butler with 9 points. Offense is not effortless for either of these teams. They grind their way to their buckets. Here's Brunson. Fading. And hitting. Jalen Brunson with 20. Strus soars in for 2.
And you can't give that up in transition. You get a bucket, you casually get back on defense. Strus, someone's closing out to him, and he's able to get a layup.
And we've seen that a few times tonight with the Knicks after a made bucket. Brunson, not that time. Zeller able to collect the rebound for Miami. Contact in the backcourt with Hart and Vincent. Butler on the attack. Stops. Surrounded by three. Into the corner. One to shoot. Vincent. He got it.
That's twice now in this corner, in this quarter, that Miami has moved the basketball, got